another playthrough of Star Ocean First Departure R. I am D, and I am a gamer. And I hope everyone is doing well this week. Hope that each of you have a fantastic week and that everyone has been doing well, staying safe, staying hydrated, and all that good stuff. And this week has been an interesting week so far. There'll be some subjects that I will not address because, well, it's a sensitive one, but if you know, you know, so I'll just leave it at that. But I will address one thing. Did anyone watch the Nintendo Direct today? I have. And for the most part, I thought it was an interesting presentation. A well developed presentation that was the most intriguing one so far that Nintendo has put together. Let's see. Let's see. Before I do anything else, if you like what you see and you would like to see more, all it takes is just a couple of clicks, which is to hit the like button. And if you would like to, no pressure, you can also press the subscribe button. And, well, your support is all the appreciation I'll need, so thank you for taking the time to watch what I'm doing. Uh, as for, let's see. I kind of wish that they did have a music playing in the background in the save menu, but let's see. Let's see what I can do in the meantime, or for right now. Okay, we're starting it up. Okay. Now, before I start getting into the gameplay of Star Ocean First Departure R, there's a few things that I would like to address about the Nintendo Direct. I'm not going to talk too much about it because if I do, it's going to be a long video. Besides, everyone else who have watched it, more big name YouTubers than then yeah, uh, I'll leave that part to them. In fact, uh, I believe his name is David Vick or Vince. I'll post his video in the description, and if I remember, I'll put the annotation up top. And also, Happy Council Gamer uh, talked about the presentation overall. No, wait, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. David Vince talked about Dragon Quest VII. And yes, I did not stutter. Dragon Quest VII is going to get remade. So he talked about that. And then Happy Council Gamer talked about the overall presentation of Nintendo Direct. So there's that. Without getting behind, I'm sorry, I can't even get my head on straight. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Did anyone like the Mario Brothers movie? Good. If you didn't, then at least you gave it a shot. The reason why I brought it up is because the sequel is coming, and they already dropped a teaser trailer during the Nintendo Direct. And the title of that movie will be called Super Mario Galaxy the Movie. And for those who have played Super Mario Galaxy, you probably know more about it than I do. I briefly played it as part of the Super Mario 3D All-Star collection. And, well, I understand that that particular game was their entry into the Mario Brother games. But for me, my entry was the Super Mario Brothers trilogy, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. And for the most part, I will say this. I certainly enjoyed the Mario Brothers movie. On the other hand, I did watch the live action Mario Brothers movie, and, well, I prefer the newer one over the old one. But I'm not taking anything away from from the cast of the live action. I thought it was a fun movie to watch at the time, and after reading about after reading and learning more about the backstory behind the movie, it made me scratch my head on a few things. But let's just say you might as well do your own homework and understanding what I mean by the backstory of it all. I'll do my best to leave a link to a YouTube video I once watched about the backstory of the live action Mario Brothers movie, and you can hear it for yourself. Now, as for the one that was put together by Nintendo in collaboration with Illumination Studios, yeah, Illumination Studios, the same ones that made Despicable Me and the Minion movies, if I'm not mistaken. They're the ones that also helped in making the Mario Brothers movie. And for the most part, I enjoyed that one so much. My buddy and I went to the theater and watched it. Now, he's more of a Sonic the Hedgehog kind of guy, and he loved it. Uh, well, he loved the Sonic the Hedgehog live action movie, and so did I. I thought it was enjoyable. The same energy and excitement he has for Sonic, I also had that same energy, but for Mario. And the kid in me couldn't keep still. I was all over the place. Like, this is the Mario Brothers movie that I always wanted to watch. But it is what it is as far as timing wise about it. But clearly, that movie's getting a sequel, and I look forward to that. And based on the Nintendo Direct, the key actors that was in the first one are coming back to reprise their roles. So I may forget a few names or butcher a few names, so uh yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna say, when Chris Pratt was cast as the voice of Mario, it took me by surprise, but then again, I'm like, you're casting Star-Lord from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies to voice Mario. I couldn't say much about it at the time until after I saw the movie, and after watching, I'm like, he did a good job. No issue, no problems from that one. Now let's see here. Let's see. As far as Jack Black voicing Bowser, I'm like, Kung Fu Panda is voicing the villain? Alright, let's see how it works out. I mean, Jack Black, I got no problem with the guy. I really don't. But after watching the movie, I'm like, Jack Black understood the assignment. Well done. And I certainly enjoyed his performance for singing the Peach song. In fact, I used to annoy my cousin and a friend of mine with that song. They hated that song, but I enjoyed it. So, yeah. Hopefully they'll come up with some more banger songs to for the upcoming sequel. Now, as for the cast, let's see, Mr. Charlie Day as Luigi. I thought he did a good job voicing the character. In fact, if you can indulge me a little bit longer, I hope at some point they'll consider making a Luigi's Mansion movie. because if they can put that same amount of energy into the Mario Brothers movie, I'm intrigued to see if they can carry that into a Luigi's Mansion spin-off movie, but only time will tell. Now, I may mess up her name, so apologies in advance. Anya Taylor-Joy as the voice of Princess Peach. I only am familiar with one other movie she was in, which was The New Mutants, as her character was Magic. So, I thought she did a good job voicing Peach. And in that movie of the Mario Brothers movie, Peach wasn't your typical damsel in distress. In fact, she was the one that was training Mario how to handle the task at hand. So, yeah, they gave her something to do. And I appreciate that. I'm still laughing at the part at where Bowser is doing his thing just to marry Peach. I mean, you are invading kingdoms and worlds just for one woman. I mean, I get it. I mean, you do what you gotta do to get someone to, well, it's a bad example, but you do what you gotta do and you don't show any fear of going through with it, and I respect that. But it's just comical to me because he's doing all this just to get one woman to like him and she still wouldn't deal with him because of it. And they were hilarious about it. So I'm like, okay. Ah. Then there's Keegan Michael Key, the voice of Toad. That guy's hilarious. I can't say much about his performance as Toad, other than, well, he did a good job. The guy's hilarious, and he has a good way of using his comedy skills to his advantage, so I got no issue with that. Then they had Seth Rogen as the voice of Donkey Kong, and that kind of, it was one of those I didn't see it coming. Because one, they included Donkey Kong into the movie, and they had Seth Rogen voicing Donkey Kong, and that's like, you didn't see it coming, but then it is what it is, so just go with it. And also in the teaser or the Nintendo Direct presentation, they mentioned that Kevin Michael Richardson will still be voicing Carmack. So, anyone who don't know, Kevin Michael Richardson was the voice of the Shredder in the 2012 Ninja Turtles series. And also, he was the voice of Dark Laser in Fairly Odd Parents. And he's provided numerous voices in Family Guy and The Cleveland Show. And I think I recently found out that he's currently the voice of Dr. Hibbert on The Simpsons. But all I can say about Kevin Michael Richardson is this. Give that guy a role and he'll knock it out of the park. Oh, and by the way, he also voiced Cleveland Jr. on The Cleveland Show. I thought he was hilarious. So, yeah. Let's see. What else do I want to mention? Since they're going with Mario Galaxy as the sequel, my only question is, who's going to voice Rosalina? I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of talented actresses who would love to take on the role, or at the very least would give it a try. So I'm leaving that question up to y'all. Who do you think should voice Rosalina? Now, another thing I'd like to address. Dragon Quest VII Reimaged. Now, from what I understand, it was a long game because it deals with time traveling back and forth. I don't know much about it, but when I was coming up, when I was probably in my preteens or teens, I remember it seeing on the PlayStation. Now, like I said in the last video, I wasn't really big on RPGs like that. And at the time, it wasn't called Dragon Quest, it was called Dragon Warrior. And from my understanding, up until part 8, or maybe part 9, or part 11, I can't remember, um, Dragon Warrior was the title of the Dragon Quest series for a time in the US, only because of localization and plus another company owned the right to the name and title Dragon Quest. So it is what it is from that point. But then when they went with part 8, I think, don't at me, I may have my facts wrong. Let's see. Then they decided to transition it back to Dragon Quest since the company that owned the license to the title were no longer available and it no longer had the rights to it. So there's that. So I guess if I remember, they continued onward calling their games Dragon Quest from here on out. But Dragon Quest 7 Reimaged, I understand that it was a 3 to 4 disc game on the PlayStation, and then they made a definitive version for the Game Boy 3DS. Now, I never played the 3DS version, but I tried to start playing the PlayStation version, to quote SNES drunk any way I can, but with so much responsibility in my personal life, I couldn't sit down and play it. So I just didn't get into playing it. But now that the remake is coming out, I think I'll give myself another shot of trying it out. Again, David Vince talked about it in his YouTube channel, so check him out. Again, this is not a sponsor type of plug-in or anything. I just appreciate the work that he does. So check out his video and listen to his take on the matter. And happy console gamers' point of view of it, along with watching the Nintendo Direct. Dragon Quest is really firing on all cylinders, I would say, because the remake of Part 3 is currently out. The remake of 1 and 2 will be coming out. And the remake of Part 7 is coming out as well. So, and here's the thing about it. When they started showing the trailer during the Nintendo Direct presentation of it, when I first saw it, I'm like, the first couple of minutes of the trailer, I'm thinking, what is this game? And then when I heard the da 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 intro of the Dragon Quest main theme, I'm like, yeah, it's got to be Dragon Quest. The question is it a remake or a spin-off? And then reminding myself what David was talking about, I'm like, it's got to be Part 7, because he did mention in a video from the previous one, Part 7 was going to get a remaster. And there it was. Dragon Quest VII Reimage. So, yeah. Sorry, y'all. sorry for being so lengthy with it, but the Nintendo Direct got me all excited. So yeah, if you understand, you understand. If you don't, then thank you for letting me talk your head off about it. And yes, they did address another elephant in the room. Metroid 4 Beyond is coming out December of this year, if I'm not mistaken. And there will be some amiibos um, of from the game that's going to be sold. And backtracking a little bit about Mario Galaxy, I'm sure y'all played the game and y'all may know more about it than I do, but remember the part where during cutscenes and intermissions, Rosalina is reading her book and and all that? Well, Nintendo just announced that they're gonna legitimately come out with the Rosalina book. So anyone who's a collector, now's your chance to actually legitimately get the book that she's always reading. And speaking of which, they already said that Super Mario Bros. Wonder is going to get an updated treatment for the Nintendo Switch 2. So it really doesn't concern me because I already have the game for Switch 1. But here's the intriguing thing. Remember the talking flower from the game? Yeah, that's also going to be a product. Nintendo's going to legitimately sell the talking flower from the game. So anyone who's a collector, that's another thing you can add to your shopping list. I think this Nintendo Direct that just came out should be Nintendo Direct. We got to make that money. Let me backtrack. The tagline should be, we got to make that money. So, yeah, Nintendo's going to make that money. I'm not knocking their hustle, but I do question their business practices. But it is what it is. Okay, now that that's out of my system, y'all ready to watch? Y'all ready to watch me play this game? Okay, give me a second while I get my thoughts together. All right, ready? One more thing. Sorry, y'all. There is an anime that I recently watched. It's called, I believe the title is called My Dress Up Darling. And a couple of episodes were talking about cosplaying and the nooks and crannies of it. So I want to ask y'all something as well. Are any of the information they're talking about true? This goes to anyone who is a cosplayer or anyone who knows of a cosplayer. Are any of the information true as far as getting your products, going cheap if you have to, what products you need to use to make your costume stand out, that sort of thing? Uh, I actually enjoyed that anime, and I love the relationship that's blossoming between Mirin and Gojo. So I'm looking forward to see the end game of it. I mean, clearly she likes him, he likes her, but it's an innocent relationship that's developing into something. And I can appreciate that. It's not gonna be all bam in your face kind of thing. It's more of a let let it marinate, let them cook, as the kids would say. And hopefully the ending for the series will be as beautiful as the quintessential quintuplets movie. And though that movie was a 2 hour movie, I actually enjoyed it because he finally gets to choose which quintuplet he was marrying. You get to see it, but it's all in the journey of it. And personally, there are three of the quintuplets that I would have a hard time choosing. And I can't remember their names, but here they are. The actress, the one who likes Japanese history, and I would say the Cinderella one, who cares deeply about her family and loved ones, but she has her own way of displaying it. Also, she also likes to cook, and well, I'm a dude who likes to eat, so yeah. Now, mind you, I watched the English dub, which is not taking thing away from the Japanese dub, but everyone's got their preferences, so please don't at me. So, okay, now I'm finally ready. Let's do this. Alright, let's see. Let me check out something real quick. Because I thought this game also has a journal log to let the player know what's been going on up to this point. So let's see. Plus, I did a little bit of research into this game. It turns out you can recruit people, but if you recruit a specific person, you lose out on recruiting someone else. So, hopefully I'll make the right call and roll with it. But, let's see. Hello there, transporter operator. This is the transporter room. We can teleport anything up to a certain size to anywhere within a 100,000-mile radius. I'm getting a Star Trek vibe because they also use a transporter. I can't remember, do they call it a transporter or do they give it another name? But yeah, that's what it feels like. Let's see, where should I go? Maybe the airlock? Alright. Ilia. That's the exit to the colonists. The door looks pretty strong. It needs to be. Beyond the door lies an ocean of stars, a world with no air. I would have that same reaction too, if I'm hearing it for the first time. No air? That's what space is like. None of us would survive a minute without this door. Don't do that, Roddick. You'll die if you go out that door. Well, curiosity and all that. So, let's see. I already went... Let me try out the break room. Hold on a second. Let me go to the airlock room. I thought I saw something down there for a second. Okay. Alright, that was just me. Okay, alright. Break room, here I come. Here. Must be the private room. Don't know. But if it's the break room, it's the break room. Alrighty. I'm studying astrophysics right now. Alright. Go to the bridge. Yeah, this feels like Star Trek. Science officer, shields, check. Are you those kids that came on board from Roke? Okay. Communications officer, your outfit is so cute. Are your tails real? As real as you want it to be, baby. Seems like I can't talk to them as much as I'd like to. Science officer, would you mind not talking to me right now? Alright, alright. Okay. Well, you guys really don't look that different from us. Isn't it difficult to move around without a tail? Honestly, I've never even thought about that. Alright. Have you had a good look around? Alrighty.
Watch out! The sensors are detecting an alien presence.
It's those fell worms, if I'm not mistaken.
Fell worms!
Ah,
Damn it! Their eggs must have latched onto us at Mount Matorix. Let's get them, Millie!
This looks bad.
This looks tough!
this looks like a sandwich.
Ah!
Alright. Gotta move around because it's not a good idea for them to come at you all at once. Alright.
That
Boy,
was
they
way
were
too
weak.
fast!
Iron acquired.
It's gone. Huh? No, it isn't. See? It's right here. You can still see it? The moment your blood touched it, it disappeared.
Elia, take Roddick and Millie to sick bay. I'll meet you there.
Yes, sir.
Wait, where did that come from just now?
We have these things called communicators. They let us talk to people even if we're far away from each other. Anyway, the doctor wants to see us. Let's head to sickbay. I'll get someone to clean up this mess. Is he cured? I don't know yet. Well, how is he?
Don't be in such a hurry there, miss. The doctor's just getting to that.
Ahem. After a thorough investigation, I have isolated and analyzed the pathogen behind the disease. I'm afraid curing this illness is something that's beyond the ability of Earth medical science.
Oh, but you've got all these amazing things. Can't you do something? Anything?
The advanced medical technology at my fingertips is precisely what allows me to declare that this is an impossible task, young lady. This pathogen is in a constant state of flux, mutating at a truly breathtaking speed. Even if I could make a vaccine, it would lose its effectiveness in a matter of minutes. There is one possible method, however. Judging by the pathogen structure, I believe this to be a naturally occurring virus. So if we could track down the host, the original carrier of the disease. We could use the host's blood to create an immunity serum.
Sounds to me like first they gotta get the host and then extract its blood or DNA and synthesize it and then try to make a cure from it.
So that'll work. I mean, would that work, sir?
I believe so.
But he'll be turning into stone within 3 days. That's nowhere near enough time to find the host.
Oddly enough, the body's molecular structure seems to remain perfectly intact even after the petrification process is complete. If we could just procure that serum, our patient should be able to make a full recovery.
Well, that's something to work with anyway.
It won't be easy, though. I doubt Lazonia is that eager to tell us where the host is.
You're right. More importantly, though, I can't help but wonder, why did they even use this bioweapon on planet Roke in the first place?
Roke?
The name we've given your homeworld. But Ely is right. I don't see how Lazonia benefits at all from turning everyone on Roke into stone.
Doctor, are there any major differences between the anatomy of Rokians and other humanoid species on other planets?
Well, let me think. Their basic organic, muscular, and nervous systems are highly similar to humans, but there is one rather striking difference.
Their blood?
Precisely. The structure of their blood vastly differs from our own. The most obvious point is the hemoglobin. In humans, it is iron-based, but in Rokians, it is copper-based.
What are you getting at, Elia?
This is just a possibility, but perhaps there is some benefit to petrifying the Rokians after all. Well, that would explain the motive behind dropping this bioweapon on their planet.
What kind of benefit?
Some kind of previously undiscovered matter, maybe.
You mean what? A weapon?
There is that possibility. In particular, I'm talking about something that's invisible, something that wouldn't even show up on our sensors.
So they're killing us off to make some kind of weapon for themselves?
Well, we can't say that for sure yet.
It would certainly explain a lot of things, though.
If that's the case, then they must be removing the petrified bodies from Roke. Let's check that prospect out first. I'll be on the bridge.
Doctor, run a simulation to see if petrifying their blood results in some sort of matter that can be used for offensive purposes.
Are you sure? We're talking tens of thousands of combinations.
There's no other way. We've got to find out.
Very well.
This is what I get for whining about how boring every day was.
What are you talking about? You know this isn't your fault.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, look at me. If I just had more power, then maybe I could have done something.
The captain wants you on the bridge. You can take the elevator to get there.
Thank you.
Ah, there you are. Elia has news for you.
We compared the current number of petrified bodies with our previous figures. The number's gone down by about 200,000. How did they take all of them off the planet without us noticing?
So it's true.
We're not yet sure if they're building a weapon.
But it sure is hard to imagine those bodies being used for peaceful purposes at this point. Sorry, that didn't come out right. By the way, we're returning to Earth. I'm going to go through our ambassadors and get Lazonia to hand over the host. Not that I expect them to be interested in negotiating with us in good faith. I'd like all of you to come with us and participate in the reports.
Captain, Dorn's condition is worsening.
I'll be right there.
His vital organs have begun the petrification process. I'm afraid he's in critical condition.
Dorn.
Captain, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
If I'm going to die, I want it to happen in my own bed.
You're not gonna die. You'll just be asleep for a bit.
But what if you can't get that serum? Please?
All right. Get the transporter ready.
Yes, sir.
Please, let us go back with Dorn.
I don't know.
We'll come back. We promise.
All right. I'll have Elia accompany you then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I want Dorn transported directly into his bed, Doctor. This was a precision maneuver. Don't mess it up.
Yes, sir.
When you're ready, Elia.
Yes, Captain.
Listen, there was something I wanted to give you before I go.
Oh, don't say that. You'll just be sleeping for a little while.
Get the music box on that shelf for me. I'm giving that to you, Millie.
But this is your sister's. I can't take this.
Take it, please. I gave that to...
It's all right. I swear we'll save you.
I know this is hard, but we've got to go. He needs your help.
Right.
For the
We'll be
mission.
beginning our trip to planet Earth shortly. There's a room set up for you, so feel free to get some rest.
Thank you.
Setting course for Sector Theta, point 001, Mark 269, Warp 6.
Look, Millie. It's magnificent.
Beautiful. It's like an ocean of stars.
We're now entering orbit to report to the Terran Alliance HQ.
Something's coming right for us!
Evasive maneuvers.
What is that?
Where? What are you talking about?
Whoa, where did that come from? Did it warp in or what?
I don't think so, Captain. We did not detect any gravitational oscillation beforehand.
It better not be the Borgs. Kidding.
I told you it was coming!
You two were able to see it, Roddick? That's it. It's made of invisible matter.
The entire ship?
Captain, the unidentified ship that just appeared is hailing us.
Open a channel.
We come as emissaries from Lazonia. We have no desire to fight. Repeat.
So, you're saying that Lazonia wants to sign an armistice with us?
That is correct. We were not willing participants in the war against Earth.
The rumors of a third party working in the shadows of Lazonia were true then.
A third party?
Yes, they had us at the points of their swords. Their civilization is highly advanced. They were the ones responsible for the destruction of planet Issei half a year earlier. We have little idea what their goals are, but they have provided us with a wealth of new technology, including the virus.
I think I understand what's happening.
Regarding the viral weapon that was dropped on planet Roke, we'd like you to provide us with either a vaccine or the original host of the disease, if you could.
I'm afraid we cannot. We know that the virus has its origins in the Asmodeus, a creature that lived on planet Roke 300 years ago.
Asmodeus? That's the Archfiend. The monster that was defeated in the demonic wars.
The stuff of legend, huh?
Neither the vaccine nor the host exist in this universe any longer. I'm afraid there is little we can do about planet Roke.
No!
There's nothing to be done now. If there's no ready solution to the problem, we'll simply have to quarantine the planet Roke.
That's like saying they don't have. I may have butchered the interpretation, but they're basically saying that they don't have a cure, and if the hopes of finding one are kind of like 1,000,000 to 1, I guess. So the only other solution is just to basically quarantine the planet Roke until a new solution can be discovered and found. Isolation, basically.
What? You want to just watch our planet die?
Roddick, calm down.
The hell with that? We've done so much. Traveled all this way to help out our friends.
And now what are we supposed to do?
Who would have imagined they got the virus off Roke 300 years ago and just held it in storage all this time? There's no chance of finding the host now. The Alliance has decided to seal off Roke forever. There's nothing we can do but apologize. I'm so sorry.
There is one chance. It's just extremely unlikely it will actually work.
Seems like the captain is going to go rogue on this one. Defy orders and do what needs to be done.
You aren't actually suggesting we head for Planet Styx, are you? I should have known you'd bring that place up. You'd have to be crazy to suggest that.
I'll find a way to get us a ship.
But sir!
there's still another option?
Well, I hesitate to call it that, but if we use the time gate on planet Styx, there's a small chance. But Captain, you know the risks.
Please tell us. We've got to know.
I didn't hear any deployment orders, Captain.
Well, I have. Let us through.
Yes, sir.
All set here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
Right. Close the entry hatch.
Are 2 people enough for this?
Oh, yeah. The computers do most of the work.
Computer?
Yeah. How to explain it? Basically, they're these tools that help people out with the difficult parts of their jobs. Anyway, let's get this thing off the ground.
You do realize, Captain, that going to planet Styx is all but guaranteeing ourselves a court-martial.
Yep, worst case scenario, we'll all be in a labor camp for the rest of our lives, but too late to turn back now.
Like I said, the captain is going rogue and doing what needs to be done. But if it means saving one planet, then the risk is greater than... I guess the risk is greater than the reward, or the reward is greater than the risk? I think it's the risk, not the reward is greater than the risk.
All the bad luck in the world, I get stuck with you for a commanding officer.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I may have a ton of bad luck, but that doesn't mean I'm reluctant to visit planet Styx. I'll follow wherever you go, Captain. Just try not to lead me astray, all right?
Ha!
What is planet Styx anyway?
It's full of sticks. Kidding.
It's a planet, just like Earth or Rogue.
We stumbled upon it during an earlier deep space exploration mission.
They say that planet Styx was home to a vastly advanced civilization long before we humans even made it into space. Actually, we know next to nothing about them.
And that's where that time thing is?
The Time Gate. We'll use it to visit Roke in the past.
The past?
Oh, so if we go back in time, we can retrieve the blood of Asmodeus. Then we can make the medicine we need, right?
It's a possibility. Again, time travel can be a fickle thing.
In so many words, yes.
But we still haven't fully unraveled how the Time Gate works. It's too dangerous to mess with, so it's been made strictly off-limits. We'll be within orbiting range of planet Styx shortly.
Right.
Will it let us in, though? The Time Gate, Guardian. The living gate.
According to the Lazonian emissaries, a mysterious third party obtained the virus on Roke.
Apparently, it all happened several hundred years ago.
That it did. The level of technology they had must outclass anything we could even imagine. We'll have to travel through time to a point before they visited Roke and collect a portion of the host's body.
Assuming, of course, the gate will let us through in the first place.
O Guardian of the Time Gate, please lend an ear to our humble request. We seek your guidance to the world of 300 years past. We wish to visit Roke as it was in olden times.
Just kidding. State your business.
I am the gatekeeper. Your request has been granted. Let us open the gate to the past.
We did it. We need to leave our weapons and communicators here before we enter. If you bring them along, you'll bounce off the gate.
Well, here we go. I hope that we're not making a mistake by entering the gate, because once we go inside, there's no turning back.
A one-way trip scenario.
Here we go. Just hang tight, Dorn. We're gonna save you, but you gotta hang on.
Okay.
I'll wait for you.
Thank you, Roddick.
Are you sure you're all right? We must hurry. The gate is...
I had a feeling someone would trip over, but that would be worse.
Are you all right, Ilya?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Where's everyone else? I don't see them anywhere. They should be around here.
Maybe. Then again, me tripping back there threw off our timing pretty badly. There's a chance we're a good distance away from each other.
Well, we picked a good place to appear. Let's go look for them in this village first.
Hang on, I just realized this outfit probably isn't gonna work here.
You're right. You'd stick out like a sore thumb.
Best to, in time traveling situations, it's best to dress appropriately in the time that you're in. Like, if you're in the timeline of cyberpunk, then it's always best to dress in cyberpunk. If you're in the timeline of, I guess, the 1970s, you want to, I guess, dress up in bell bottoms and whatnot. So
Why don't you wait here? I'll go find something for you.
Sorry for the trouble, but imagine what the captain must be going through. Well, good luck then.
Well, first things first, I've got to find some women's clothes. And off to the races. Treasure chest, pick it up. Blueberries. I already went on my rant about how I love blueberry muffins, blueberry pancakes, so there you go. Let's see. That's the item shop. Not from around here, are you? Have you tried our plum apples yet? Let's see. Ugh, I'm so sick and tired of working in this dinky little item shop. Well, welcome. I haven't seen you before. New in town? Do you have any clothes for a young woman on sale? A present for your girlfriend? No, just something normal. I would like. Just something normal would be fine. Well, how about this? It's got kind of an adventurous flair to it, but I say it's normal enough. I guess that'll work. That'll be 5 or 10 full. He's acting weird, but oh well. Alright, I'll take it. Phew. Thank you. Come again. Let's see. And let me see what the kiddos are doing. Wait for me! You're in the village of Krat. If you go north from here, you'll find the town of Hates? Did you know? The fruit picked in this village are sold at high prices all across the world. $420 full. Okay. There's no point staying here without the others. Alright. I decided to travel to the countryside on a whim, but now I'm stuck in this small town with nothing to do. Alright. Okay. R2 is to speed up the walking.
Ilya, I've got your clothes. Here you go.
Thanks. No peeking now. Sorry to complain, but this is way too loose on me. I don't think it'll even cover my chest.
Okay.
Well, I'll just go like this then.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, there's nothing else I can do. I can't change back into what I had on earlier.
Okay, sassy. Alright. Drink some water or something.
Anyway, let's hurry. We need to stock up on supplies and rendezvous with the captain.
I'm not really sure what just happened here.
Yeah. Went there. You should view your status screen at least once. While you're there, make sure you check out the talent screen. I think I'll just do that. Status screen. Okay. Originality, composition, rhythm sense, favorite food, talent, composition, listening, design sense, rhythm sense. Okay. I wonder how my daughter's doing. Resurrection Elixir. Acquired. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's rest for a bit.
Was there a postal system on Roke 300 years ago?
We used carrier pigeons to transport messages back and forth in my time. Well, not just pigeons.
People used other animals too?
Yes, such as... Sorry. I remember Millie tried to use a cat one time. I don't know why. I guess she really loves cats.
The funny thing is that when I was going to college, most of my classmates were cat people. Like, only a small fraction of them were dog people, but overall they were all cat people. A good friend of mine, shout out to my favorite cat girl, loves cats. So, there you go.
How did that go?
Terrible. The cat went missing for a few days, and we never did find out what happened to that letter. It doesn't take a genius to figure that what happened. But then again, she's kind of loopy that way sometimes.
Aw, would have been nice if it worked.
What? You want a carrier cat?
That's weird.
What?
I have a feeling that someone's talking about me behind my back.
Another anime trope. Good thing she didn't sneeze.
Oh well, never mind. We need to find a town, don't we?
Oh, right. Yeah. I know you've got your symbology or whatever, but I'm totally defenseless here, with no equipment, no weapons, nothing.
Don't worry. I'll help you pick out something to impress the ladies once we find a town.
Thanks.
I wonder if Rogue had a postal service 300 years ago. All right. All right. Let's move on. I heard there's another town north of here.
Look out!
Oh, what a pain!
Well, there you go!
Shabby.
Good thing we didn't go in there defenseless. That would have really made things worse.
Look out!
This ought to be a good fight. Let's go!
Shockwave swirl! That
Guess it
way
really
too
was that
fast.
simple.
Right move, wrong time to use it.
Look out!
Oh, what a pain!
And here we go.
Guess it really was that simple. The first thing we need to do is visit all the nearby settlements. The captain's bound to turn up in one of them.
Sounds good to me.
That ain't true and you know it. Stop screwing with me, you bastard!
I believe he's one of the characters I can recruit. Some customers just got no respect. No respect, I tell you, no respect. I'm helping out my dad. Sweet syrup. I usually get my fish from Portsmouth, but it's been difficult lately with pirates blocking off all the fishing routes. Rooks? Millie? Can't say I've met them. A lot of adventurers and mercenaries pass through here, though. Seems like we're on the right track. Let's see. Do you know the names of all the kingdoms in the world? No. First, the Kingdom of Ma. Its territory extends across the continent where we are now. From Portsmouth, the town north of here, you can go by ship to the Kingdom of Astral, home of the mighty Astral Knights. Going west by boat from there will take you to the Kingdom of Van, or Van. And you can travel north from the onward, from there onward to get to Sullivan. Was that helpful? The hot potato. The hot potato inn. Huh. Are you guys adventurers? I came all the way from Savanland to visit my late master's grave. It was one of those things that I knew I just had to do. Hello. It's 60 full for a night. Will you be staying with us? Yeah. Did you sleep well? Let's see. You see the guy over there? He's got such the potty mouth. I bet he'd even make a sailor blush. That reminds me of a time when a group of friends of mine and I were playing basketball. This kid, no younger than probably 10, 12, was cussing like a sailor. And of course my aunt, who's old school, caught wind of it and privately asked me, "Who is that boy with the filthy mouth?" I'm like, I don't know. Mind you, I only know one guy out of the group that I was playing basketball with. Everyone was just strangers to me at the time, so. But yeah, looking back on it now, I'm like, you're young as I was, and you cussing like that? Clearly the kid was hanging around a group of people that talk like that, but I digress. Hey, you guys adventurers too? Let's see. How do you get to Portsmouth? Thanks. I kind of hate it when I forget the information that I receive and then I have to remember it. Hello there. All of our food is of the highest quality. All right. Square for description. Decrease quantity. Increase quantity. All right. Grains, fruit, vegetables, meat, eggs, and dairy. Excuse me for a brief moment. Let me see. Sort of like I feel like eating Dutch apple pie right now, or crumbled apple pie. Yeah, I don't think I have enough for anything at the moment. I think I'll just not buy anything right now. There's like nothing to do out here in the sticks. I'm like so bored.
Adam, I heard you were looking for someone to run an errand for you over to Portman.
Yeah, I've got some cargo I need delivered from the Portsmouth weapon shop, but I can't find anyone handy who'd be up to the job.
It's been kinda tough to cross Mount Maytorx lately, hasn't it? Well, I'll let you know if I find anyone who can help.
Welcome.
I'm just browsing. I like to talk. I like to buy some tools.
I heard you needed someone to do a run over to Portsmouth for you.
Yep, there's some cargo I need delivered from the weapon shop in Portsmouth. You'll get paid for your trouble, of course, and I'll also give you a permit to enter Portsmouth. Sound good to you?
Portsmouth?
The town to the north of here.
We need a permit to enter?
You just come off the boat, lady? They don't let anyone into that town if you don't have the right permit.
We'd like to take the job, sir.
Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you're gonna need a real weapon.
Oh, well, we'll come back later then.
Would you like to listen to some advice on skill? Excuse me, skills. There are largely 3 reasons for learning skills. The first is to acquire the bonus provided by each skill. For example, learning certain skills will boost your INT. I'm assuming the NIT means intelligence. The second reason is to acquire specialties that you can learn by combining certain skills. There are over 10 specialties such as crafting and compounding, but it can take a lot of work to learn them all. The last reason for learning skill is to improve your combat ability. Combat skills will give you an advantage in any battle, and can even offer more variety in combat situations. I'm sorry for the long-winded speech, but basically you should think carefully before distributing your skill points. As for the skills our guild offers, I recommend learning the knife skill. Not only is it necessary skill for learning the cooking specialty, but it also increases your attack power. Okay. My job is to explain the contents of each skill set. Would you like to hear the information? Sure. Knowledge 1 includes mineralogy, herbology, and recipes. That's 1. Includes statistics, resilience, keen eye, and courage. Technical one includes sketching, knife, whistling, and intimidation. Excuse me. Combat 1. Power burst, guard break, Qigong, and trance. That pretty much covers it. That's pretty much it. Hey, you want some information on skills? You can't learn any skills without it. I think I'll hold off on spending anything at the moment.
Welcome. I see. Welcome.
Hey, I heard Bedum at the item shop was looking for some adventurers. Alrighty. My grandson insisted that he was going to defeat the Archfiend and set off on Savantland. His father was the same. All I wanted was for them to be by my side, but they just wouldn't listen. It's really nice around here. I am sure if I were living in Savantland, there'd be so many monsters around I wouldn't even be able to walk outside. Resurrection Elixir. Okay.
Look out!
This ought to be a good fight.
Shockwave swirl!
Guess it really was that simple.
Spectacles acquired. Spectacles acquired. Spectacles acquired. Sure hope I'm going the right way, though.
This is tough.
This looks tough. Shockwave swirl!
Sure are tough.
Shockwave swirl! Well,
Not
there you
too
go.
shabby.
Iron
I can
acquired.
feel the power flowing.
Whoa!
Speaking of which, I may have to boost up Ilya's special, or maybe special art. Let me see. Huh. see. Oh, gotta keep moving.
Look out!
Give us a little fun, huh? Let's go! Let's go!
Wish
Guess
they
it
could have
really was
lasted
that
longer.
simple.
You gotta replenish her health, though. Oh, boy. Let's see what we got here for food. The water's really good. It just wiped away your fatigue. Okay. Well. Aha. Had I known about that, I wouldn't have used those berries, but this is the price you pay for exploration and discovery.
What a
Here they come! Wish they could have
over
lasted
already?
longer.
Whoa!
Us to go back and get that water.
Oh, what a pain!
Let's go! Firestorm Blade! Take this!
I'd say that was 8 out of 10. Let's take our time here.
I hope we can do this! Shockwave swirl!
Let's go! Let's go!
Shockwave swirl!
As long as I'm still moving.
Shockwave swirl!
I wanted to die in space.
Not done yet! Shockwave swirl!
Well, that is a bummer. Oh, no reason. Let's see.
Let's go!
Alright. And now, let's see.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
All right!
Not what I intended to do, but okay.
They're so close!
What's that? Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! 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 Yeah!
Well, I'd
It's
say that's
over?
worth 10 out of 10.
This game is getting crazy by the amount. Crazy by the second, I would like to say, but still. Wolfbane. Alright.
Oh, what a...
Here they come! Ha! Ha! Take this! Take this! Ha! Ha! Shockwave swirl! Ha! 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 Take this! Well,
Not
there you
too
go.
shabby. This ought to be a good...
Look out!
That is a lot.
Retreat!
Let's withdraw.
Yeah, I had no other option. Plus running low on anything, really. Halt! Nobody is allowed to pass through here without a permit.
Oh, what a...
Here they come!
Let's go!
Move a little faster!
As long as I'm still moving. I wanted to die in space.
The party has fallen. Well, it was going to happen at some point anyway. Game over. Well, I think... I think I'll call it a night here and pick up on the next adventure next time. It's an interesting game, and I've been having fun with it, I would say. But I appreciate everyone for taking the time to watch me. Oh wow! Honestly, I'm kind of kicking myself at the moment. Because now I have to start from the last save point. But it is what it is. At least I got the experience of playing this game. Now I know what I'll have to do on the next playthrough. But in the meantime, I appreciate everyone for let me ramble on for the first half about the Nintendo Direct. And ladies and gentlemen, please watch the Nintendo Direct. You may pick up a few games from the Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 if you have one. And if not, well, check it out anyway. And that will pretty much cover it for tonight. Again, everyone stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, stay out of trouble. And yes, during these troubling times that we're experiencing, I would say be good to one another. And some fights are better left unfought. So the safe approach is to just walk away from a situation. And even if you don't agree with someone's point of view, it's always a good idea to agree to disagree and take the higher ground. Anyway, everyone, be well, be safe, love one another, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.